Hi Cancer, welcome to your weekly check-in reading. We're going to figure out what are the overall and most significant things that you need to know this week. Everything you need to know about me is in the description of this video below, including how to get a one-on-one personal reading with me. It's a one-on-one Zoom just like this, and I record it and you get to keep it forever. Please help the algorithm out to get the message out to other Cancers with your likes, shares, and subscribes. I appreciate them so much. Please assign all genders and identities as you wish. Tarot was made a long time before you and me, and it's about the development of energies on the Fool's Journey, which you can Google, the Fool's Journey. If you don't like shuffling, fast forward. And yeah, I think that's it. My Venus is in Cancer, and I don't think I could have picked a better place to have my Venus, so I appreciate it having it in your sign so much. So let's get into this, Cancer. Please share with me, what are the overall significant things that Cancer must know this week? Please share with me, what are the overall and most significant things that Cancer must know in this week ahead? Please, Spirit. Okay, so bottom of the deck, starting out, we have the Three of Wands, and it looks like a decision has been made, and this is a card of waiting for your ships to come in after that decision. This can also be about a business going online, and it can be about being at a distance from somebody or being emotionally distant from somebody. And so this card is going to be the card that permeates the entire reading. So let's see what's going on. And I'm going to see if this will work out. Let's see if this works a little bit. It might not be perfect, but I show you the cards anyway. Okay. Okay, so bottom of the deck. All right, Cancer. So right now you're feeling a little bit nostalgic. You might be going over, reminiscing, looking at some pictures, or somebody from the past has returned. That's what this card is about. It's about apologies, people from the past returning, nostalgia, memories, looking through pictures. Your difficulties is the Wheel of Fortune, and in its upright, it is usually about good luck, change, destiny, fate, karma. In the reverse, it's bad luck. Things moving too fast, things taking a change for the worst. Things feeling absolutely chaotic, or a change you did not want or anticipate. So we might be having a little bit of an issue with it being in your challenges. with either luck or fate or things taking a turn right now or things changing in general. Things can feel chaotic, especially if someone has come in from the past and kind of turned your world upside down, got you thinking and things like that. In your recent past, we have the Hermit, and the Hermit is all about introspective and meditation and answers coming from within with reflection. So it's a long time inward reflection. And then also in your recent past, you have the Seven of Swords. So this card really has a bad rap, and it's usually about lying, cheating, stealing, and people being sneaky. On the good end of it, it can be being strategic, like planning a birthday party, or, it could be planning your escape and having, a backup plan or an escape or something like that. But it's typically someone being not so good. It usually indicates a cheater, pumpkin eater. We just got to see what the rest says. Okay. So introspection about some type of sneakiness or deceit or getting thrown under the bus or something like scapegoating. In your goals right now, you have the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords is a stalemate card. So for me, if I'm in conflict with somebody, it's just like a shutdown. We are not. With it being in your goals, it can be like you're not going to make a decision at this time or not going to move forward at this time. Something along those lines. Or you're going to keep the stalemate up. In the near future, we have the Hierophant card. So this can be about taking the high road, especially for what I'm looking at here. It can very much be about choosing to take the high road. It can also be about seeking counsel, getting some advice. It's notoriously a teacher, an educator, church, clergy, large systems. It can be attorneys and law as well. Okay. Your current energy that you're in and how you see yourself is the King of Cups. Surprise, surprise. He is a water sign, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And he is the most evolved water sign energy in the deck. He's emotionally stable. He has a very high IQ, or like emotional IQ. He's usually married. He's usually a dad. And he's the kind of guy you go to, if you want to be hugged and told you're awesome. Not necessarily somebody you want to get like the true awesome advice, the advice you need. He's going to give you your rock star advice and give you a hug and send you on your way and let you know how awesome you are. Very heart center, very heart space, very intuitive. And so that's how you see yourself. In the negative, he's emotionally manipulative. Okay. So, but you're seeing yourself as an emotionally stable human being with a intuition and a high emotional IQ. Your friends, family, coworkers see you charging and moving right ahead. This is also a Cancer card. So this can be about traveling in your car, getting a car, purchasing a car, getting your driver's license. But usually it's about moving right ahead, balancing things out. It's a yes card at all times, just going full steam ahead. And it's also like a win-lose card. Your guidance right here is the Five of Wands. And so the Five of Wands is an incredibly competitive card. It can have to do with conflict. being that it's in your guidance spot, I would say that your guidance right now is throw them bones, like put up a fight, compete, for whatever it is that's important to you. This card is like your mama jokes level, like crap talk, throwing bows, when you're playing sports, that kind of stuff. So your guidance is to fight and compete for whatever it is that's going on with you at this time. So, if you need, and these cards are right beside each other in the reading, so you can go get some advice from somebody on how to be competitive. Their advice is probably going to be use traditional means to compete or something along those lines. So getting some advice, how to compete, how to move forward, how to keep on the high road in your north node while you're going through this conflict or competition or whatever it is that's at stake that you're going through. Your outcome is the Fool, and the Fool is what tarot is all about. It's the Fool's journey, and it's taking that leap of faith, taking that risk to go on the journey, right? So a new beginning, taking a risk, stuff like that. So probably getting some advice to go on right now. So this is your overall outcome. And then with these two side by side, right now, I would say you are making no plans right now to take this risk or this leap of faith or this new beginning. You're kind of locked up about it. So it's probably a good idea to go seek some advice. I can't tell if this is a relationship yet. It looks like it could be. I mean, with somebody coming back from your past. So if you need some advice on how to compete before you feel comfortable enough to move forward and take the leap of faith, go ahead, get some advice, on how to move it forward. I mean, people see you like that kind of action taking person, and you have an awesome emotional IQ. Like, it's already here. The energy's completely developed. So have no fear, have no fear. So let's get some advice on what is going on with you, Cancer. What is going on with you? It's kind of like, oh, this is the other thing. Higher commitment. This can mean higher commitment. So if you're dating somebody, you could be thinking about being exclusive. If you're exclusive, you could think about getting engaged. If you're engaged, this could be about getting married. So it's like those transitions of traditional higher level of commitment with that card. I did not want. So if you're worried about getting in competition with somebody you like or somebody from the past or things like that, and you have concerns about taking the leap of faith, go get some advice. But you're emotionally stable. You got it. So let's see what's going on here. I would like a little more direction, a little more, a tiny bit more. Please, Spirit, please share with me. What is some advice on this situation for Cancer at this time? Spirit, please share with me. What is the most overall and significant advice that Cancer must have on this situation? Overall and most significant advice for Cancer in this situation. right, bottom of the deck. Let's see. Assert yourself. See? Your friends already see you doing that. Your friends, family, coworkers are like, make the move. You know, they already, I think anybody that would be giving you advice or that you would be seeking advice from on this would be like, what? What are you even thinking about? Like, why are you even worried about this? Why are you like backed up emotionally or mentally about this situation? You know, go take the leap of faith. Go. Take the risk. So let's see, you know, because these are, what is it? Assert yourself in the Three of Wands, okay, or is what's permeating the deck. So let's see what's happening. Relationship improvements, okay. So if you move forward, things will improve. It's not personal, okay. Love yourself, very Empress energy, very definitely Queen of Pentacles energy. Heal money issues is going right over relationship improvements. Sexual interest is going over it's not personal. Lack of passion is going over love yourself. I feel like these are separate. These are all like little separate messages for your life, okay? And if they're all together, let me know. Like if it so if there was some sort of lack of passion going on in a situation, meaning like something was literally stale, right? And not going anywhere, and it was just on pause and backed up, just pour into yourself, healing any money issues you have. Like if you're trying to start a business, open up a business, look for a new job, whatever, that's going to improve your relationship, any relationship issues, whether it's already a relationship you have, right? Or like getting yourself out there, right? The more money you make, the more hands you can shake. If you're at home because you can't afford to go out and meet people and spend time with them, it's not going to expand your life or your business or your relationships, right? And if there was any type of cheater, pumpkin eater, and you've had to reflect, you know, on the past because somebody came in and kind of created a little bit of chaos and turned your life upside down, just know, like, right now what I'm seeing is like the sexual interest in that whoever they were with, whoever the third party was, it wasn't personal. And I hate when people say that because it's always personal to the person who is deceived, right? Because all cheaters are liars. There were a lot of lies that had to have been told to, and a lot of deception created in order to get to the place where people are bumping uglies, right? So I hate when it's like, oh, it wasn't personal, like it was nothing, it meant nothing. Well, I mean, that's what they're going to come back and say, and for now, I'm inclined to believe that's true. Like it wasn't personal, it was stupid. Really stupid. So if you're at this stalemate and you don't know what to do because they came back and it's like chaotic, and you just feel like you need to either get some advice to move forward and take the leap of faith, or think on if you want to take it to another level of commitment. Completely understandable, by the way. I can see where you're coming from on this a little bit. Let's see the reality of what this person and this is the deck I'm using, and then that pink one was the Get Your Truth deck. Okay, so loving messages. What is Cancer's person past? What are their overall and most significant feelings towards this time? Please, Spirit, please share with me. And if this isn't a love interest and you're just having to like go see someone for advice or whatever about someone in the past, just take the advice how it resonates, and if it's platonic or business or whatever, like take the sexual thing out. The rest of it applies, right? Please share with me. What is Cancer's person from the past overall? Spirit, feelings towards Cancer at this time, please, Spirit. Cancer's person significant feelings towards Cancer at this time, please, Spirit. Butterfly, evolving, growth, next phase, healing inner child, releasing the past. So, right, no doubt. So, releasing the past. Butterflies are all about transformation, right? We turn from gross caterpillars into beautiful butterflies. So, right now, I'm inclined to think this person changed from a disgusting worm into a beautiful butterfly, or that's the evolvement of your relationship right now if you release the past. So let's see what else we got. Grounding, stability and security, performance, growth, and endurance. So that could be about healing your money issues, continuation. Not today, boundaries and hurt, avoiding confrontation, not dealing, still upset. And that looks more like your energy. So with these message cards and oracle cards, they could all, because this looks exactly like this card, not today, my friend, I am still hurt. And it could also be very Queen of Swords. The Dragonfly, lighthearted and adapt, finding out and change things, coming to light and heal. So this is kind of like Ace of Swords energy, and a little bit Page of Wands energy, right? The Snake, competition and envy, the other woman, look over your shoulder. Okay, so definite third party situation here. So if they were gross, just remember, like, change and development are permeating the reading. And if you want to take somebody back, that's up to you. I'm not saying you have to do this, okay? It's just looks like they want to, right? Picture, looking at pictures, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. This is exactly what the Six of Cups is, which was your first card out. Is it handy? Exactly what this card is, okay? And you guys can Google the cards to see if you get more out of them. Ship, cutting ties, moving on, receive what you need, progression, and arriving. So this could be about your ship coming in like this. Or it could be 100% about cutting ties. when your reading's coming out, like the flow of it's not doing my normal thing. So it looks like you're grounding from whatever this betrayal was, the third party, the cheating. Like, that's way obvious right now. And like, when you found out, you then whatever decided to cut things off, cut ties, move on when everything came to light. And so it's, if the energies are flipping, it's completely okay if you have boundaries up, and you got to think about this, even though you might be reminiscing and going over things and memories and stuff like that. Like, if all of that is just really brought in a bunch of chaos for you, you might want to listen to that. You might want to listen to the fact that you feel like a bunch of turmoil is going on, and go get some advice. And if this ends up being like a relationship counselor or whatever, maybe, because this could have been, that you need to go see a counselor because of the fights, right? There's been some fighting going on and arguments and conflict, whether it's like with another person, your family, or whatever. Go get some advice on it. Take the leap of faith. Okay, so let's get this is gonna be extra long today, Cancer. Let's get what they would say to you. And this is the twin flame journey messages, if you want to know. If I don't get my decks in person, I get them on Etsy usually. Please, Spirit, please share with me. What would Cancer's person from the past have to say to them? What are they saying to Cancer at this time? Please, Spirit, please share with me. What are the overall and most significant things that Cancer's person from the past would like to say to Cancer at this time? Bottom of the deck. I know I made a huge mistake. So just remember, these energies can flip around. So it looked like sometimes on the Oracle deck it meant you, and sometimes it meant them, right? And so this is permeating the things like assert yourself, the butterfly, Three of Wands ship coming in, and then I know I made a huge mistake. So whatever the third party was a mistake is what they're saying right now. You still take my breath away. I don't know if I'm cut out for this. I'm working towards a better future. I'm just doing what I have to do right now, is going over top of you still take my breath away. So if they are still with this third party, just know, like, you're still it, and they're going through the motions right now. They're just doing Groundhog Day. You've affected my life significantly, and that's going over. I don't know if I'm cut out for this. And so, yeah, if you're like this amazing energy person, you intimidate them and you've impacted their relationship. You're not just like run-of-the-mill person, right? I feel a special bond with you that I've never felt before. And that's going over. I'm working towards a better future. So basically, you have made them want to be a better person, is what it's looking like to me. You've affected their life. You're causing them to want to work towards a better future. They feel like something with you that they haven't felt with anyone else. And overall, this feels like a mistake. They're going through the motions with whatever they're doing right now. So if you gotta go see somebody about whether to do this or not, I would, you know. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, these are... Okay, so we're going to get you one single piece of advice from the Miracle deck that you can take with you for the rest of the week, Cancer. Let's see. Yeah, you can, if you get this deck and you need just some reassurance real quick, one of these cards are great to pull in a very quick pinch. Please, Spirit, please with me. What is one overall and most significant advice that Cancer can take with them this week and carry with them? What is the overall and most significant piece of advice Cancer can carry with them throughout this week? Please, Spirit, please share with me. What is one overall most significant advice that Cancer can take with them this week? Please, Spirit. Okay, so you got a prayer for the world. It feels like that right now in the world, doesn't it? And so the advice on the back of the card is the world needs help. Pray for it daily. Which, you know, you can start with yourself, because it was, love yourself was definitely one of your pieces of advice, right? And so if you can't think of what to pray for yourself, you can start praying for the world, you know, and maybe that'll get you a little bit closer to yourself. You know, great prayers that I think are usually like, you know, how can I think differently about person of the past? You know, dear whoever you pray to, what, you know, how must I think differently in regard to person of the past? Today, right now, in such and such name, amen. Or what must I know and how must I think differently about person in the past? So if that's what you want to pray for, if you want to heal the money issues and you're more interested in focusing on that, you know, it can be like, you know, God, what are we doing about how must I think differently and what must I know in order for me to heal all my money issues today, right now, in whatever your highest form of residence is. Amen. So that's what I have for you, Cancer. If you like what you heard, please help the algorithm out with your likes, shares, and subscribes and get the messages out to other Cancers. And then if you would like a personal reading with me, check out the description of this video below. It'll be just you and me, a Zoom call. You can record it and keep it forever. Have a great week.